Welcome. Here is your introduction to mathematics at Westfield High School and the Westfield High School Math Department. Have you thought about what math course you will take next school year? Of course you have. Here's some information that might help you decide. All students, in order to graduate, are going to take a common series of courses: Algebra 1, Geometry, and then some second algebra experience, either our course called AFTA, or they can go directly to Algebra 2 or take AFTA and then Algebra 2. AFTA is an optional course for students who feel like they need some more preparation before they go into Algebra 2. AFTA does not have an SOL exam, but Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2 all do have SOL exams. If you've been on the standard mathematics track, you should pretty much expect to stay on that standard math track throughout high school. We would expect that if you are signing up for an honors level math course, that you would have received a recommendation from your teacher. Mostly because if you are in the standard level courses, you are not going to be ready to jump into an honors level course. And the class spaces are limited. We plan for which students sign up for which courses, so it's difficult later in the school year to change from one course to another. So please consider thoughtfully what your teacher's recommendation is for you as to what the next best math course would be. Now, if you have already completed Algebra 1 Geometry and have also completed Algebra 2, you are now ready to consider what happens next. After Algebra 2, we have multiple different math course electives. We make recommendations based on your grade level and current grades at semester time. We will talk about the general plan that exists, but we really recommend that you talk to your teacher about your own specific interests and goals for after high school, and we can then plan a math program that makes the most sense for you. This math flowchart can help you see what math classes are available after Algebra 2. We have pre-calculus, pre-calc honors, and then a series of math electives. There's also an introduction to computer science course that you can take after Algebra 1 and Geometry. That's another option for you. So, other math electives. Some of the electives that we have are trig and discrete math. You have one semester of trigonometry and one semester of discrete mathematics. This is for a student who maybe wants some trigonometry experience but doesn't want to take an entire pre-calculus course. Computer science, as we mentioned, doesn't replace having Algebra 2 as a math credit for graduation, but it is an option for another math course. We have AP Statistics. That's something we prefer that you take after Honors Algebra 2 or after regular pre-calculus, and then Probability and Statistics as a year-long course. It's a pretty common expectation that in college you may have to take a statistics course, so taking a probability statistics course in high school can be a huge benefit. You can see on the side of the slide the teachers that you can contact and their email addresses if you have more questions about any of these particular course areas. your goal before you leave high school is to take calculus, then we have multiple options for how that can happen. If you take geometry as an 8th grader, or even geometry as a 9th grader, you will be able to take and complete a calculus course before you graduate from high school. You do not have to be on an honors track to make it to a calculus course. You should be able to, if you are looking to get to a calculus course, your math skills should be such that you are able to earn A's and B's in your math courses without the benefit of retakes, because we want to make sure that if you're coming into a calculus course, that you have a strong mastery of all previous content. And if you are looking to study math in college or science or engineering, calculus is encouraged. You can see at the bottom the names of 4 different calculus teachers who can share information with you. If you are specifically also interested in applied calculus, you can contact Ms. Willenbrock. If you're considering trying to take an honors course in mathematics, or potentially taking an AP level math course, which is essentially the same thing, you should think about following things. If you are capable of communicating and justifying mathematical concepts and showing your work, both verbally and in writing, if you're able to grasp mathematical concepts and strategies quickly with good retention, if you're able to solve problems multiple ways and use alternative solutions, if you're comfortable taking risks with mathematical concepts, and if you love math, then that is what you would need in order to take an honors or an AP math course. All of the concepts that we teach at the AP level, we also have available at a more standard level. So whether it's computer science or statistics or calculus, you can look at an AP version or a more standard typical version of all of those courses. Think about what is best for you. What is your plan and what are your interests? Loving math is a big part of it. We also have a lot of clubs in the math department. We have an Math Honor Society that we work on inspiring a keen interest in math. You have to have Algebra 2 completed. You have to have a math GPA of 3.5. We have a computer science club, which focuses on aspects of computer science world, hardware, and ACSL competitions. We also have junior and varsity math teams to earn extra credit in math courses. So if some of these options were not available this year, for example, junior and varsity math team was not available for us at the virtual setting, but hopefully next year we'll have all of these available. So if you're interested in any of these for next year or this year, please contact the following teachers on the side of the slide. Please make sure you're talking to your teacher now about your class recommendations. Virtual curriculum night is going to be on January 14th. And then meetings with counselors to schedule courses for next year will begin on January 26th. If in doubt, talk to your math teacher. Your math teacher will be able to give you a very strong recommendation on what they think will be the path that will help you be the most successful in math and be the most beneficial to your future. The Westfield Math Department is a lot of fun. We have a lot of school spirit. We can't wait to see you in class next year. Go Bulldogs.